Nothing here lasts long, like smoke in the wind or a summer song. Every heartbeat's just a borrowed drum, ticking loud till the silence comes. I used to lie awake at night, counting all the ways life slips by. But then the sunrise kissed my face, and I knew fear was a waste. If we're only sparks in the dark, then I'm gonna light up the sky. So let's live tonight. I wanna kiss like the world might end, laugh so loud it wakes the dead, run barefoot through midnight streets, feel the whole damn universe in me, love like fire, burn like gold, tell my secrets, break the mold. If tomorrow fades away, if this life is just borrowed time, then I'm spending every day. We were born to die, but tonight we're alive. So I'm dancing like the stars might collide. Let the wine spill, let the wild wind drive. Every second feels like a sunrise. If the clock's gonna steal my breath someday, I won't waste it living half afraid. Yeah, the truth is written in the sky. We were born to die. Someday the curtain falls, the silence takes it all. But while the music plays, I'm gonna sing my soul away. No regrets in my veins, just lightning and champagne. If this is all we get, I'm loving every breath. We were born to die, but tonight we're alive. So I'm dancing like the stars might collide. Let the moon watch, let the whole world try. Nothing's gonna dim this fire. If the end's waiting somewhere in time, I'll meet it with a heart on fire. Yeah, the truth is written in the sky. We were born to die, but we lived our life. You left in the middle of July, suitcase and a restless mind. Said this town was getting small, said you had to chase it all. I laughed like I understood, like loving you meant letting go. But the moment that you drove away, half of me went with you down that road. I thought distance was just miles, not the ending of our lives. Now somewhere in another city, you found a girl who makes you stay, holding hands on crowded sidewalks, laughing like we used to every day. She gets the kiss that you post, golden light and ocean air. You look happy in a way I used to swear belonged to me. She's wearing the smile I gave you, standing where I used to stand. And every dream we ever whispered is living in her hands. I guess the universe decided I was just the almost loved. Now somewhere in another city, you found a girl who makes you stay, holding hands on crowded sidewalks, laughing like we used to every day. She gets the kisses, the late night talks, the sight of you I love the most. You built forever in her arms with a heart I held first. And maybe she doesn't know you used to call me every night, or how you swore I was your future under porch light skies. Maybe she doesn't know you promised me 1,000 things, like how our kids would have your eyes, and how you'd buy me a little ring. I hope she never finds the letters you wrote me when we were young, saying I was the only girl you'd ever truly love. 'Cause if she asked you who I was, you'd probably just say someone from a long time ago. And somewhere in another city, you're building everything we planned. She gets to wake up every morning, holding the future in her hands. She gets the life that we designed, the house, the love, the family name, and I'm just a girl from your old life who never loved again. I've been walking through these city lights like a stranger in my own life. Everybody seems to know the way, but I'm still searching every night. Tried on dreams like borrowed clothes, some too tight, some never fit. Every road I thought was mine turned into another question. But something deep inside my chest keeps whispering, not yet. There's gotta be a reason for this beating heart, a place in the world where I'm not lost in the dark, a fire inside me that's waiting to start, something bigger than fear, bigger than scars. So I'll keep chasing the light I can't see, through every doubt that's chasing me. One day I'll wake up and finally know the woman I'm meant to be. I've worn smiles that were my own, played the roles they wrote for me, tried to be the perfect picture in somebody else's dream. But every mirror tells the truth. There's a fire I can't ignore, a quiet voice inside my heart saying you were meant for more. dream you dare to chase, every tear that shapes your face. There's gotta be a reason for this beating heart, a story inside me that's waiting to start. And even if the road takes years to see, I'll keep becoming the woman in me. You walk in and the whole room shifts like gravity bends where you stand. I try to act like you're just a stranger, but my heart don't understand. You laugh and I feel it in my chest like lightning running through my veins. But there's a ring of silence on your hand saying someone else owns your name. I shouldn't want you the way I do, but love don't listen to the rules. You were almost mine, just a twist to fade away. One different now, one different road, and you'll be calling me a baby. But you belong to another woman, and I'm just standing in between a dream I can't stop dreaming, and a love that'll never be. She's holding the life I died to live, every kiss that should be mine, every sleepy Sunday morning, every hand tangled in mine. I hate that I compare myself, wonder what she's got that I don't. But the truth is, if you looked at me, I know my heart would be gone. I pray the universe is cruel and someday you'll need me too. You were almost mine, just a twist to fade away. One different night, one different road, and you'll be calling me a baby. But you belong to another woman, and I'm just standing in between a dream I can't stop dreaming, and a love that'll never be. Sometimes I imagine you're knocking on my door, saying you've been thinking about me, like I think of you before sleep. But then reality whispers, you're already someone's home, and I'm just a girl loving a man I'll never own. You were almost mine, so close I can feel your skin, but loving you from the outside is the closest I'll ever get. You belong to another woman, and I'll never change that truth. But if loving you is wrong, I don't know what else to do.
I gave you a little, he gave you a lot. But what you don't realize is it was all I got. I gave you my soul, but it's running hot. Burning for you, giving every shot. He's got the cars and the penthouse view, designer bags with a price tag new. He can swipe that card all night, but he can't hold you when you cry. He buys you roses flown from Spain. I memorize every inch of your pain. He posts you up like a trophy prize. I look for forever in your eyes. He can provide you a life so grand, diamonds dripping from your hand. But when the glitter hits the floor, will he still be knocking at your door? Cause I can provide you love, the kind you feel deep in your blood, the kind that stays when times get tough, when the shine ain't bright enough. He can give you money and fame, a last name tied to a bigger name. But I can give you something real, a love you don't have to steal. I gave you a little, he gave you a lot, but that little was all I got. He can book you first class flights, 5-star meals and city lights, but I can cook at 2 a.m. and listen when you're breaking again. He can promise the world in gold, story bought and neatly sold, but I sit with you in silence too when the world turns cold on you. He's got numbers stacked so tall, but I'll catch you if you fall. He can fund every fantasy, but he can't love you like me. I can't provide you love, the kind that's patient, the kind that's tough, the kind that stays and never runs when the money's gone and the night is done. He can give you luxury, but I can give you loyalty. When the lights go out and it's just us two, tell me who's really loving you. When the champagne dries on your lips and the crowd don't clap for your new outfits, when you're tired of being displayed and craving something unafraid, will you remember the man who stood with empty hands but loving good, the one who chose you every day, not just when the bills are paid. I can provide you love, not just things you're dreaming of, not just rings and shiny stuff, but arms that hold you close enough. I gave you a little, he gave you a lot, but I gave you everything I got. Love's a prize that can't be bought, then baby, I'm richer than he thought. He can't provide you money, I can't provide you love. Oh, and when it's all said and done, only one's enough.
They told me life was simple, just follow the line. Go to college in September, be somebody by 29. Buy a house with painted shutters on a quiet little street where the roses grow like secrets stay asleep. But every night the highway whispers softly through my mind, like a ghost of something bigger, calling me to leave behind. I don't want the life they wrote for me, white picket fence and a guarantee. I wanna feel the wind on highways, see the world before it fades from me. Maybe love is meant to wander, maybe home is where you breathe.
sunset on the dashboard, California in my hair. Every mile a new horizon, every breath like open air. Maybe I'll fall in love in Paris, maybe cry in Tokyo, maybe dance beneath the city lights with someone I don't know. They can keep their quiet comfort and the safety of routine. I would rather chase the thunder than a dream that isn't me. I don't want the life they wrote for me, white picket fence and a guarantee. I wanna feel the wind on highways, see the world before it fades from me. Maybe love is meant to wander, maybe home is where you breathe. I don't want the life they planned for me, I want the life that's meant for me. Maybe I'll get lost on foreign streets, maybe find who I could be. Maybe the road will break my heart, but at least I'll know I lived. They say freedom comes with danger, but standing still feels worse to me. I won't live the life they wrote for me, just a safe and quiet destiny. I wanna chase the stars forever, through the night and stormy weather. If the road's the only home I see, then that's the life that's meant for me.
Yeah. Funny how you don't realize what you had until you're sitting in the back watching somebody else take your place. Church doors open, soft piano playing slow, white dress shining like a memory I know. Everybody standing when you start walking through, but I'm stuck in the back like a ghost from the truth. Used to talk about rings in a house with a yard, now another man standing where I should've stood hard. I remember late nights when we mapped out the dream. Now that life in front of me don't belong to me. Your father wiping tears, holding your arm tight. I'm fighting back mine in the back of the light, cause the girl I used to call mine every day is about to give forever away. Now I'm sitting in the back row seat, watching someone else take the life from me. All the love that I let slip away, standing at the altar today. I used to hear you say forever was ours, now forever's just a ghost in my heart. And the hardest thing I'll ever see is someone else living my dream. I remember every little fight we had, every time I chose pride over what we had. Thought you'd always stay, thought you'd never leave. Funny how love don't work that easy. I should've listened when you cried that night, when you said you felt alone by my side. I thought time was something we could waste, till time finally walked away. Now I'm watching you smile at a different man, while the preacher's asking you to take his hand. And every word that you're about to say feels like it's burying yesterday. Now I'm sitting in a back row seat, watching someone else take the life from me. All the love that I let slip away, standing at the altar today. I used to hear you say forever was ours, now forever's just a ghost in my heart. And the hardest thing I'll ever see is someone else living my dream. People clapping as you say I do, like they don't know what I just lost in you. I smile like everything's alright, but inside I'm losing you tonight. First dance slow under chandelier light, your head on his shoulder, looking so right. And that's when it finally hits me deep. Some mistakes you never get to keep. I should've fought harder when you were mine, should've fixed this before we ran out of time. But now the only truth I see is the life you wanted just wasn't with me.
Golden light through the bedroom blinds, your shirt hanging off my spine. You used to say I look like July, burning soft in your tired eyes. Coffee cooling on the windowsill, city humming in the morning still. You kiss my cheek, but it feels so small, like you're not really here at all. So I wear the dress you like that night, red lipstick in the pale moonlight, playing records you used to play, hoping somehow you'll remember the way. Baby, tell me what I gotta do to make your heart beat like it used to. I'll dance in the kitchen, sing your songs, pretend nothing here went wrong. I'll be the girl from the summer sky, the one you swore you'd never leave behind. I'll give you every part of me just to look at me like you did when you loved me. I light the candles, pour the wine, trace your name on the fogged up glass. You smile like you're somewhere else, like our forevers in the past. I wear the perfume you said you liked, soft vanilla and midnight spice, but your eyes keep drifting away like a tide that will never stay. So I laugh at the jokes you tell, even when they don't land so well, trying hard just to catch a glance, like I'm begging love for a second chance. Baby, tell me what I gotta do to make your heart beat like it used to. I'll dance in the kitchen, sing your songs, pretend nothing here went wrong. I'll be the girl from the summer sky, the one you swore you'd never leave behind. I'll give you every part of me just to look at me like you did when you loved me. We were golden on those long drives, your hand resting warm on mine. You said forever like it was true, like the stars were written for me and you. Now I'm chasing a ghost of flame, trying to love you back the same, but the silence in your eyes feels louder every night. Baby, tell me what I gotta be to bring back the way you see me. I'll spin like
kids we used to play in that little room in LA. I'll be a dream in a faded scene. You're midnight girl in a movie screen. I'll give you every part of me just to look at me like you did when you loved me. Golden light through the bedroom blinds. Your shirt still hanging off my spine, and I'm holding on to yesterday while you slowly slip away. You walk past me like I'm there, like I'm just another face in here. You say hey to everyone but me, and I pretend it doesn't sting. I know your coffee order by heart, know you laugh and know every part. You don't even know my name, but I replay you every day. In the quiet of my room, there's a different version of the truth. In my head we're in love, you're reaching for my hand, calling me your only one, saying baby I'm your man. In my head we've got a house, little porch, little lights. You kiss me in the kitchen and we're dancing every night. But when the morning comes, you don't even look my way. In my head we're everything, real life, I'm just a face. I met your mom 1,000 times. She tells me I'm the perfect kind. We laugh about the way we met, like fate had both our hands. I know the way you say my name, soft and low like summer rain. But outside of my bedroom walls, you don't see me at all. Sometimes I wonder if I'm crazy, building worlds that you're not in. In my head we're in love. You pull me close at night, say you never felt this way, like I'm your whole damn life. In my head was so real, you tell me don't you go, but in the hallway after class you don't even know. And I hate that I replay it every time you walk by. Every smile you give someone else feels like goodbye, feels like goodbye. I don't want a fantasy, I don't want pretend. I just want one man where you see me and it begins. I don't wanna live in my head, I don't wanna live in your arms. I don't wanna dream about love, I don't wanna feel your heart. I don't want imaginary nights or promises you'll never say. I don't wanna be your almost, just in my head. So tomorrow when you pass me, maybe I'll say your name. Maybe I'll stop pretending and step into the frame. Maybe in real life we could begin. I came to California chasing diamonds in the sky, ruby promises glowing in the Hollywood night. Mama said the angels live where the cameras shine, but angels don't survive in a town like this. Palm trees swaying like they know the truth, while the billboards whisper what to do. Every smile here has a price, hidden underneath the paradise. They said the world would love me if I gave them everything. Velvet lies on Sunset Boulevard, where the dreamers lose their hearts. Every star they paint in gold starts as someone young and whole, but the lights burn innocence away till you're someone they can sell and display. I came here looking for the sky,
that the girl I was would never sell the fame. Every dress a little tighter now, every headline louder somehow. And the mirrors in the dressing room show a girl I barely knew. Fame tastes sweet like poison wine, sparkling in a crystal eye. They said pain makes better songs, so they taught my heart to break it. Velvet lies on Sunset Boulevard, where the dreamers lose their hearts. Every star they paint in gold, stars to someone young and whole. But the lights burn innocence away to someone they can sell and display. I came here looking for the sky, but I found velvet light. And somewhere far beyond the hills is the girl I used to be, dancing barefoot in the sun before the cameras found me. But Hollywood loves broken things, dressed in diamonds and despair. Velvet lies on Sunset Boulevard, where the angels fall apart. Every star above the street is a ghost of what could be. And the dream I used to chase now just haunts this empty place. I came here looking for the sky, but I found velvet lies. Boots on the gravel outside that bar, Friday night under a broken star. I told my girls I'd just stay a while, but trouble walked in with a crooked smile. He leaned on the jukebox, quarter in hand, singing every word of that old slow jam. When he said, "Girl, you look like a dangerous grin," I should've walked away right then, but the whiskey burned and the music fell, and the devil whispered, "No one can tell." The bar lights blink, but they won't say a word back. Rosemary, everything they heard felt so right when the band played strong, but I knew in my bones it was wrong. Got a good man sleeping back at home, and I'm dancing here cold as stone. Yeah, the night keeps dragging my soul through hell, but those bar lights never tell. Truck parked quiet by the county line, radio playing something slow and kind. His hand brushed mine and I let it stay, while my conscience tried to walk away. But every time the song would play, I saw my man's face in the dashboard light. Lord, he never gave me a reason to roam. Now I'm halfway gone from home. The night gets loud, but the truth gets clear when the sunrise starts drawing near. The bar lights blink, but they won't say a word back. Rosemary, everything they heard felt so right when the band played strong, but I knew in my bones it was wrong. Got a good man sleeping back at home, and I'm dancing here cold as stone. Yeah, the night keeps dragging my soul through hell, but those bar lights never tell. Tennessee blue, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, the road back home feels long tonight, with Gil riding shotgun by my side. Ooh. The bar lights blink, but they won't say a word. But the sunrise knows everything it heard. That reckless feeling fades too well when the truth starts ringing like a bell. Got a good man waiting back at home, and a heart that's ready to atone. Yeah, the dark may hide what the wild compels, but the sunrise You said call when it gets weird again. So it's weird again. Okay. Start in here. Okay. Okay, so I met him on a regular day. Nothing cinematic, nothing to say. He laughed too easy, I stayed too long. Felt like a place I could lean on. He said, you think too much, I smiled. Like, yeah, I do, but stay a while. He held my hand like it was light. I held my breath most of the night. Then little things start talking loud. Tone switch up, eyes look down. I ask one question, he flips the room. Now I'm apologizing for his mood. And what did that bring up for you? I told myself it's not that deep, but it kept pulling at my sleep. I said I'm fine, I let it slide, but something shifted on the inside. I hear two voices in my chest. One says stay, one says don't. One says this could be your best. One says girl, you know it won't. I keep circling the same door, trying not to want it more. If it hurts but feels like home, which one do I listen for? I go quiet, then I go loud. I pull away, then warn him now. I read between what he don't say and build a story I can't escape. He say you're tripping, may be true, but why it always feel like proof? Like every doubt I tried to kill comes back dressed in something real. I don't like how I've been for peace. I don't like who I am with ease. I don't like how I shrink myself just to fit inside someone else. You're abandoning yourself. Can you hear that? Yeah. I just don't always listen. I've been here before, I know the script. How it starts soft and slowly shifts. How I confuse, use calm with safe, and call it love just to escape. I don't need chaos to feel alive, but quiet scares me half the time. Cause in the silence I can see it's not him, it's me and me. I hear two voices in my chest. One says stay, one says don't. One says maybe this is it. One says you already know. I keep standing at that line between my peace and what feels right. If I lose me trying to hold on, was it ever mine? One more stay. Boy, take your hands off me, I've seen the smile before. You play it way too easily, you say I'm different now, but I've heard that line before. You tell every girl the same, then walk right out the door. You say, baby, relax, you know you're all I need. I got the life you want, come get a taste with me. You look me in the eyes, try pulling me too close, but I can see the game, and now I know the moves. Smooth operator, not smooth operator, not smooth operator, no, not tonight. Smooth operator, not smooth operator, not smooth operator, no, not tonight. Let me be, let me be. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You like the girls in crowds, you love the flashing lights. Another backstage queen, another late night ride. You whisper promises about a diamond life, but every girl before was just a Friday night. You say, that's okay, baby, do what you want. I'll make your whole world spin, give you everything you want. We could run this town, you shining like a star. Just give your heart to me, girl, don't you run too far. But I can see the truth behind that velvet voice. 100 broken hearts were never my first choice. Smooth operator, not smooth operator, not smooth operator, no, not tonight. Smooth operator, not smooth operator, not smooth operator, no, not tonight. Let me be, let me be, let me be, let me be. You said you had to leave another city show, but every girl you meet is just another road. You said, don't wait up, girl, you know the road is wild. I laughed and grabbed my coat and left you in denial. You tried to call my phone, said, baby, where you been? I said, you lost the one who wouldn't play pretend. I smooth operator, not smooth operator, not smooth operator, no. Smooth operator, not smooth operator, not smooth operator, no. You lost your chance. No more lies, no more games. You won't say my name. Palm trees bending in the golden heat, Hollywood sign in the backseat. Your hand on my thigh, cigarettes and wine, saying, baby, we got all night. Pink motel and a swimming pool, neon angels breaking the rules. Your laugh echoing down the hall like we heard that. Ice always slips away like perfume on a summer day. I felt it fading in your kiss, the kind of love you always miss. We were an endless summer dream, cherry lipstick, limousines, heaven hanging on a string, somewhere in between. If time was counted, would pretend that golden nights could never end. But forever's just a scene in an endless summer dream. Late July and the sky turned red. Your leather jacket on my bed. You said, baby, don't fall too deep. Summer love ain't meant to keep. Ocean waves like a lullaby, stars falling out of the sky. You held me close like you were leaving, even while you were still breathing. Paradise always slips away like diamonds in the light of day. I saw the ending in your eyes before we even said goodbye. Looks
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. I'm at forever. I've been moving sideways through the city lights, dodging cars, dodging truths, dodging you tonight. Got your name sitting heavy on my tongue again, but I play it cool like I don't know where you've been. Half a drink, half a lie, I'm in between. You say I'm different now, what that even mean? I've been trying to keep my head on straight, but you twist my thoughts like 808. You say I'm acting strange, maybe I am. Got a million versions of me, none of them play. I'm off script tonight, say the wrong things right. Got my heart out of line, but it feels so nice. I don't think I just slide through your lows and highs. If it crash, let it crash. I've been living on wires. You like chaos dressed up in a convoy, and make bad sound like a smart choice. Yeah, I know I shouldn't call you this late, but restraint never really been my trait. I be talking just to buy time. Truth is, I've been yours since the first line, and I hate that I admit that now, but you got me skipping steps I used to count. Wait, why I feel like I'm falling on purpose? Like I know it's a game, but I'm working for circus. You laugh when I lose my control, say you like when I'm not in my role. I'm off script tonight, say the wrong things right, say the wrong things right. Got my heart out of line, but it feels so nice. I don't think I just slide through your